Hello everyone, my name is Hector Delgado, and today I am presenting the topic of biomolecules and biosphere. What is a molecule? As defined by the Merriam-Webster dictionary, it is the smallest particle of substance that retains all the properties of the substance and is composed of one or more atoms. This can be two atoms or thousands of them. What is a biomolecule? A biomolecule is a molecule that is produced by a living organism and/or form parts of it. Most biomolecules contain chomps: carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, and sulfur. There are exceptions to this rule. Types of biomolecules. There are many different types of them, but we're focusing on carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, and nucleic acids. Carbohydrates. It is used for storing energy and structure by plants. It is a quick access source of energy. It is stored in the human body as glycogen. The monomer of carbohydrates is a monosaccharide. An example of this is glucose. The polymer of them is a polysaccharide. An example of this is cellulose. There are hexoses and pentoses. These are the different types of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are joined in a chain by glycosylic bonds. Lipids. They are used to store energy and maintain heat. They are phospholipids and nonpolar. The monomers of lipids are fatty acids. They can be saturated or unsaturated. Saturated fatty acids have their carbons all linked to hydrogens. Unsaturated ones have double bonds between their carbons. Three fatty acid tails are joined together by a glycerol head in order to form a molecule of triglycerol. Proteins. Proteins are used as transport, linkers, receptors, and enzymes in order to speed up the different processes that occur in our system. The monomer of proteins are amino acids. There are 20 types of different amino acids. When amino acids are joined in a chain, they form what is known as a peptide. Nucleic acids. They store the genetic information of all living organisms. They can be DNA or RNA. They are desoxyribonucleic acid and ribonucleic acid. They can be single or double strand. The monomer and structure. Nucleic acids are formed of bases. These bases are formed of a phosphate group, sugar, and an amine group. They are adenine, guanine, uracil, thymine, and cytosine. Adenine joins with thymine and/or uracil, depending if it is DNA or RNA, and guanine always pairs up with cytosine. The biosphere. There are different levels of organization in the biosphere. We start with an organism, which is an individual living thing. Then comes the species, a group of organisms so similar to one another that they can breed. Then comes the population, a group of individuals that belong to the same species and live in the same area. A community is the joinment of the different populations that live together in a specific area. The ecosystem is a collection of all the organisms that live together in a particular place as well as their non-living or physical environment. Biome is a group of ecosystems that have the same climate and similar dominant communities. The biosphere is all living things and the places where they exist: air, land, and water. I hope this has been helpful for you and wish you luck in your exams.